A British woman, just 41 years old, dies in a hospital in Mexico, supposedly from diabetic shock. Nothing extraordinary there, right? People die of complications every day. But when Amanda's body made it back to England, something was missing. Actually, everything was missing. No brain, no eyes, no heart, no organs, except for her lower bowel. Her family received what her mother later called an empty shell. And that, my friends, is where things stop making sense. Her mother, Elaine Hines, described it as the most horrifying thing she'd ever seen. Imagine seeing your child again for the last time, not as the person you raised, but as a body hollowed out from the inside. They stole everything inside her, she said. Amanda's sister, Katie, added, "Where are her beautiful blue eyes? Why were they taken from her?" And let's just pause right there, because that question, why, is what we're all really asking. The hospital in Mexico, Hospital de Cas, says everything was intact when Amanda left their care. The police say they don't know anything. The public prosecutor says there's no investigation. And the British authorities say they've expressed concerns. But that's about it. Somebody is lying. Or everybody is. Let's zoom out. Mexico has a brutal, booming black market in human organs, driven by poverty, corruption, and a desperate need for transplants. Drug cartels, doctors, even hospitals. Some have been linked to organ trafficking. In 2014, members of the Knights Templar cartel were arrested for allegedly killing children to harvest their organs. It sounds like the stuff of horror films or internet urban legends. But this is very real. There are over 21,000 people in Mexico on transplant waiting lists. Desperation is the kindling. Corrupt doctors? They're the spark. Now consider this. Amanda was foreign, British, alone, far from home. She was ill, vulnerable, and unprotected in a system where even locals struggle to find justice. Did someone look at her and see an opportunity? A body with a price tag? Amanda was admitted with symptoms of diabetic ketoacidosis. This is serious, but not usually fatal if treated properly. Her mother, Elaine, said she'd had episodes before and pulled through. You get fluids, you get an IV drip, you stabilize. But Amanda died in less than 12 hours. The hospital claims she refused fluids. A diabetic in ketoacidosis refusing water? Unlikely. The cause of death listed by Mexican authorities? Visceral congestion. That's not a cause. That's a symptom. A vague one. Pathologists in the UK were baffled. They couldn't perform a proper autopsy because there was nothing left to examine. Why is there no paper trail? Why no investigation? Why no answers? So, who benefits from silence? Hospitals don't want liability. Police don't want scandal. Corrupt doctors don't want exposure. And governments? They want to avoid international incidents. What if this isn't just a one-off case? What if Amanda was part of something bigger? What if she isn't the only one? How many other families have buried loved ones who weren't whole inside? How many never checked? How many were told natural causes when in fact something far more calculated occurred? Organ trafficking doesn't always look like a back alley surgery. It can be clean, clinical, wrapped in the illusion of care. A corrupt practitioner logs a false cause of death. A body is rerouted before it reaches the family. Organs are extracted with surgical precision, packed, sold, and then the body is returned, zipped up, cremated, just like Amanda. What happened in that hospital room? Why did no one contact the family before any autopsy or removal of parts? Why did the hospital demand money after Amanda was already dead? Where is the CCTV footage? Where are the logs, the transfers, the records? Why does everyone involved have just enough plausible deniability? And the question no one wants to ask aloud: did someone make money off Amanda's death? Here's the truth no one likes to hear. In places where systems are broken, corruption isn't a bug, it's the code. You can't rely on clean paperwork or righteous officials when the structure itself incentivizes silence. And when it comes to body parts, the ultimate commodity, even the most sacred things become transactional. Amanda Gill became more valuable dead than alive, and someone knew it. So ask yourself, next time you travel, who protects you if something goes wrong? And who profits if you can't speak for yourself? Amanda's story isn't just a tragedy, it's a warning. A question mark hanging in the shadows. A reminder that not every story has closure, and not every body rests in peace. If this story made you question what you thought you knew, hit that subscribe button. Comment below with what you think happened to Amanda Gill. Was it neglect, a cover-up, or something darker? Until next time, watch closely, question everything, and stay curious. This is Crime Uncoded. I'll see you in the next one.